Working more than one job is nothing new, from full-time to part-time and even side gigs. But the rise of remote work has allowed more people to juggle multiple jobs for more income. Thank you for keeping it right here. I'm Erin LeBeau.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. Well, according to the Wall Street Journal, some have found a way to hold down two full-time jobs at the same time, and in some cases without working more than 40 hours a week. It's something called overemployment.
Yeah, and Jason Greer, the employee whisperer and CEO of Greer Consulting, is joining us to talk about this latest work-from-home trend. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to this.
No worries. So, Jason, as more people are working remotely, what industries are you seeing people take advantage of overemployment?
Definitely tech, finance, banking, but let's be real. Anybody that's working at home that has Wi-Fi access is taking it, and it's going across multiple industries.
Well, so let's talk about some of the benefits of this. I mean, there's salary. Name some of the benefits. I mean, money has got to be top of the list there, right?
I'm going to say money, 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 and more money.
That's the only thing on the list.
Look, let's be real. I'm going to say this to your listeners. Consider this. The recession is coming. And what I generally tell people is this. If you're considering overemployment, having 2 to 3 jobs, you never know when you run the risk of a recession hitting. Your employer decides to downsize, which means your job is cut. And you never know when your side hustle is going to become your main hustle. So it just makes sense.
I even read a case about people splitting up their medical coverage from different employers, or choosing which one kind of works best for them. So let's talk about the people who may be considering this. If overemployment is something that someone finds may work for them, should they set limits or a goal for how long they should do this? Because it's got to be taxing.
You're talking to an entrepreneur here. So I say run this thing until the wheels fall off. Right, have as much fun as you want to have.
I like that.
The only limit you need to put on yourself is the consideration that if you sign some type of employment contract, and your job finds out that you're also moonlighting, you might run the risk of being terminated, potentially sued. So there are risks involved, but if you can make it happen, have some fun, do it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, it's legal to work 2 jobs at the same time, but does an employer have exclusive rights to you for those 8 to 9 hours, or do you have, if you sign something, they do, as long as you get your job done?
Absolutely. An employer wants you to believe that they have the legal right to make you do whatever they want to. Understand, if you decide to work a job, you are tasked with doing that job. That's what you signed up for. But at the same time, you know, this whole COVID changed everything. So remote work is different than what we could have ever imagined. So from an employer standpoint, they want you to believe that they have control over you. And the reality is, you know who has control over you? Your bills, your mortgage, your family, your life. So you got to do what makes sense for you, while at the same time, what I generally tell my clients is this. Do you think the CEO of Chipotle cares if his workers or his employees are working 2 to 3 jobs? No, he expects it. So at the same time, I don't care if you're working at Chipotle or you're a software engineer, you got to consider that people have needs. So why shouldn't they work multiple jobs?
I guess the thing is, you got to consider this like Fight Club. Just don't talk about it. Do it, don't talk about it.
Exactly. What happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. I love that.
All right. So, Jason, recently a Florida company was ordered to pay a remote worker overseas $73,000 after they fired him for refusing to keep his webcam on all day. So our question for you is, what precedent, if any, does this set for employers and them being able to track workers that are working remotely?
Yeah, great question. Domestically, it doesn't set a precedent.
Okay.
Here's the catch. That particular Florida-based company hired a contractor in the Netherlands. So they were governed according to international law. So what I'll say to employers is this. If you're going to, I don't care if you're getting from the Netherlands, Africa, whatever the case might be, understand that you are not playing in the realm of American law, you're playing in the realm of international law. What I say for workers who are going through this, if you're in a situation, like so many people are in this situation, you might be in a situation at home where, let's say you're a female and you are working a job, you don't want anybody to see that you're also taking care of your kids. You have the right to go to your employer and say, it disenfranchises me when I have to turn on my camera for 8 to 9 hours a day, because I don't want people to see my house. I don't want people to see my, my kids. I just want to be able to do my job. So there's an avenue in which, real conversation can take place.
I also feel like, do you want to work for somebody where there's absolutely no trust at all? I mean, that seems like a real invasion of.
Exactly.
I mean, nobody stands over your desk all day long when you're, I mean, not that I know of, all day long staring at you. That's really the equivalent of a web camera.
During Zoom, our camera's always off.
Always off. That would not work for us. Jason, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right. For more information, you can check out Jason Greer online at hiregci.com or follow him on Instagram at jason.greer.